Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another plan with me and I am using the Caress Press January mystery, I think it was. I absolutely love this mystery kit. This kit actually, it was so beautiful, and I think the spread turned out absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors and everything. Its kit was just beautiful. So I am using some gold foil with this kit, and I think the overlay, the gold what am I trying to say, the overlay rolls, the washi rolls that you saw, those are from Simply Watercolor Co., I believe. Yeah, and they are in gold. She does have some on her website. And I don't think that she has silver. I think she just has like hollow gold and rose gold. And then some of them she doesn't have like all the colors and all the designs. So it's kind of weird. But anyways, I loved um, the way they look. They look absolutely gorgeous. Give me a minute here. My husband just texted me. So right now I was picking up my son from school. And when I got home and I opened my driver door, it smelled like so strong, like of a glue gun or something. So I would text him to tell him that the van, like, it's smelling, and that's never happened to me before. That was so weird. Like as soon as I opened the door, it smelled like I was using like a glue gun. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm using those foil overlays along with along with some Sadie Stickers polka dot overlays. I think what I've really started to see, like, I mean, as far as the full box overlays, I really love the polka dot design, like, just, or I don't know if they call it polka dot or just like confetti, just like the plain dot. I say polka dot because it reminds me of a polka dot, but they are beautiful. They're simple, but they're beautiful, and it doesn't cover up all the art. I really like the art to show through on the full boxes. That's why I don't like to put like really heavily foiled full box overlays or anything like that, because I really like for you to be able to see the art that's on the box itself, especially for this kit. Like there's some full boxes where I'm like, oh, I don't really like it, but especially this kit, I love it. It's so beautiful. So that bottom washi piece that I'm putting on, that is from Simply Watercolor Co. And then the single bow ones, that is from Sadie Stickers. Simply Watercolor Co., she does do a Simply Foil Tuesday, I believe is what it's called. She does do those. And sometimes you gotta check the prices, because sometimes just like a few things are actually $2 and some things are like 4 or 3 or whatever. So you just gotta kind of like pay attention to the pricing if you are like on a budget, or you're trying to, you know, just like be on a budget. I guess there's no other way to say that. So that washi roll, those are for the headers, and that is by Rose Color Days. Well, almost dropped my cup. That is from Rose Colored Days, and just kind of laying the stuff down. So that sheet from Sadie Stickers, I don't know if you would call them polka dots or confetti or what, but I love that. I wish somebody would design full box overlays in that design. And then those are the full box overlays from Simply Watercolor Co. And it's so easy to use. You just pull it, tear it off of the thing because they're already perforated, and you just lay it down. I think those are such a cost-efficient way of doing foil. If she would just have like all the foil colors, they are really beautiful. They're very beautiful. The bow is like a bow, star, and a dot or confetti theme, but it's it's done really well, so it doesn't cover the whole box at all. So here, I don't know what I'm trying to do. Am I already starting? Oh yeah, okay. So starting with Monday, I did do a YouTube binge, and then one of my Plan With Me's did go live that day. And that script is from Letters to Apollo. Love her scripts. And then we went to Cane's, which is kind of like, it's like a fast food, like chicken finger type of place. I really like that place, you can say. I love the sauce. That's really why I like to go there. So we did go to Cane's. So for some reason this week, I was so picky about my stickers. Like, I did not want any of the character sticker or any type of sticker going on top of the glitter header, or I didn't want it like running outside of the two lines. So as you will see, I like cut so many stickers. Like, it didn't bother me if it went over on top, but for it to go over on the bottom, it was bothering me. So I did a lot of cutting stickers this week, which, if it annoys you to see me turn the planner every 5 seconds, I do apologize, but let me know in the comments down below if it, well, I guess I'm probably still gonna do it anyways. Just being honest. But yeah, so I did use half cut headers because I do some white space planning. I love it, and I still feel like half cut headers or full box overlay tapes are the way to go for some white space planning, because it could be expensive, and you can use one whole sheet of half cut headers for a whole spread, and you'll still have some left over. So I think it is the most cost efficient way to do some white space planning if you want to try it, and if you are on a budget of any means. Okay, so on Monday we had Cane's, and then my son had basketball practice on Monday, and then I also did do a grocery run, and then we had pizza that night, and we also played Phase 10. But I am so sick of writing Phase 10 because that's like the only game we play in our house. Like, we ask the kids, like, you guys want to play something else? Because we have like Monopoly and all these other games, but all they ever want to play is Phase 10, which I don't really mind because I love that game, and it's whatever they want to, whatever they want to pick. So, and then on Tuesday, our water heater broke. So on Monday night, no, actually Monday night, the water was still warm. And then on Tuesday in the morning, when we went to take a shower, the water never, ever got cold. Got warm. It stayed super cold. It was freezing cold. So then my husband checked, and sure enough, the water heater, I guess, obviously it was a water heater, right? It's not heating up the water. So we have our house is 20 something years old. So our water heater, long story short, before I get into a huge water heater story that really no one wants to hear about, we had to get a new water heater, but it was smaller than the previous water heater. So now our water heater lasts 15 minutes maybe, and you have to wait a good 30 to 45 minutes in between use of hot water. So it's so annoying, but we cannot get a new, a real one that would fit our house or fit the amount of water that we use, because our water heater's upstairs, and so we would have to literally redo all the plumbing and get a water heater installed in the garage, like how newer houses are now. So we got a new one, and actually I thought it was gonna be $500-$600, but it was only $250 or $270, granted, because we had to get a smaller one because they don't make that size for this old of a house anymore. But yeah, that was a whole thing. And then we went school clothes shopping that day. So we went school clothes shopping for the bigger kids, the older ones. We got them we did half and half. So we got half of their stuff that day. And then that school clothes shopping script, it is from a sampler from Rory's Sweet Addiction. She did on a $2 Tuesday. She does awesome samplers. And so keep an eye out for her samples. She does really awesome ones for back to school, spring cleaning, bucket list. She does really good ones. And then we also went to the pool that day, and then we had dinner at my parents' house, and then again we played Phase 10. So much Phase 10, which is about to end, and I'm sad about it because school's about to start for the older ones too, and back to reality. And then on Wednesday, we had a dentist appointment. Both of the boys go to the dentist at the same time and the same day, so that's awesome. Went to the dentist, and then we went to IHOP afterwards. Then, of course, we go to Costco because I love Costco. And then my husband is the baby of 6, right? So he has like nieces and nephews that are like way older than him. So one of his nieces that's older than him, she has a son, and she wanted my husband to talk to her son about the birds and the bees. So, but we weren't there. It was just him and her son, and they came over, and then they had their little conversation. And then we went to the pool again on Wednesday. I did some cleaning, and we watched Jersey Shore, which I've loved Jersey Shore since it first came out, and I'm glad they're back. Even though it's not the same, but obviously it's not because they're not teenagers anymore, but I love the show anyways still. So Thursday, I got some Scribble Prints Co. Happy Meal. I had some coffee. Now, I don't go to Starbucks. I make my own iced coffee at home, but there's no like just regular, just like plain coffee scripts or anything like that. So I always have to use these like Coffee Date or like something that's not true, but either I have to handwrite coffee or I can just use these like Cafe Date, even though I didn't go on a Cafe Date. And then we went, the boys played outside. They rode like their bikes, and they just, played outside and stuff. And then I edited a plan with me, and I also watched the movie Murder Mystery with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. It was okay. It had like its moments, it's like funny moments, but it was alright. If you really need something to watch, something to like listen to in the background or something, or you're just like really searching for something on Netflix, I would say, obviously give it a watch. That's pretty funny. And then we also did go school supply shopping that evening for my son. We got everything he needed on his list. And my husband was like, we don't need to buy dry erase markers. That's for the teacher. We don't need to buy hand sanitizer. That's for the teacher. I'm like, babe, the teachers don't make that much money. We need to help out as much as we can. And obviously we're not going to buy like the whole thing, but we're going to buy everything, even if the teachers need it. My mom, she used to be a third grade teacher. My uncle is a principal. I have two of my aunts that are teachers. My cousin is a teacher. She teaches middle school. And I think that's it. But there's a lot of teachers in our family. Oh, actually, my other cousin and his wife, they are both teachers. I forgot about that. I think they're both middle school teachers. Yeah. So we have a lot of teachers in our family. It like runs in the blood apparently. So I like to try and help out as much as I can. But we have 4 kids, so I find like it's so hard financially to like help everyone out, because then you go to church and then they have like a drive there, and so we try to help out as much. And on Friday, I called and made some doctor's appointments, which reminds me I need to do something else. So I called around and made some doctor's appointments, and then the boys played outside again, and it was so hot, so hot. I also washed the sheets that day. I posted on Instagram as well. We had Taco Bell, and I also did a D-stash, a sticker kit D-stash earlier in the week, or I think on Thursday I did a sticker D-stash, or Friday earlier in the day, and then Friday night I went to the post office to drop it off. And then I also got my eyebrows done, and I did kind of tidy up around the house. So I had this Simply Watercolor Co. sampler, and on the sampler came like these clear circle things, and they fit perfectly over the circle icons, and they're just like outlined in like a gold foil, or they have like confetti, or they have like a bow, and I love them. And I put them over some of the circle icons that I used from the kit. I don't know if I would buy them. I feel like it's like I wouldn't buy them, but I would use them up in a sampler. Like if they came in a sampler, I would totally use them. Or obviously I did. So then on Friday we had open house, where they call it culture camp, but it's basically like an open house. So we went to that open house, and then it was like at 8 o'clock in the morning. And both of my boys are sleepers, so they normally don't wake up till about 9. The oldest, so the 3-year-old, wakes up like about 9:30, and the baby wakes up like between 10 and 11:30. So my boys are sleepers, so I don't ever have to wake up early unless one of them is sick, or one of them is sick basically. So I don't ever have to wake up early. So on Saturday I had to be up by like 7 o'clock, and I was dead. I was a zombie. I was so tired because I literally never wake up early. So on Saturday, as soon as we came back from the open house, I fell back asleep. I took a nap, and it was so good. There would have been no way I would have made it through the day without taking a nap, which sounds so irresponsible, right? Like, you would not believe, like, I have 4 kids and I don't wake up till 9 o'clock. Because I really don't even wake up until my oldest wakes up. When he wakes up and I hear his door open, then I wake up. But otherwise, I will sleep. And then we also went and played outside again. I filmed A Plan With Me, and I watched this movie, Triple Frontier, on Netflix. Now, that one was really good. If you like military movies or action movies, or like drug movie, like that kind of movie, you would like it. If you don't like action movies, military movies, because it's not even really a military movie. They were prior military, but it's just like an action movie, really. You have to really like those kinds to be able to enjoy that one. But I actually really enjoy that one, and I would totally recommend it. And then we had there was a UFC fight that evening, and we had it at the house as always. Our house is like the house for fights, games, playoffs, Super Bowls, any type of sporting event, boxing. Well, not any type, but the big ones, because we don't watch like golf or bowling or tennis. Not like to that degree. Also, with this one, I took, with this kit, as you saw right there, I took a half box because I like those like squared off third boxes, and this kit doesn't have any, and I didn't have like any in my extra boxes. So what I did is I took a half box, and if you measure it like right where the corners kind of round, like right, I wish I would have done it like, because it's hard for me to explain it now, but if you do it like right where the whited out inside part starts, if you cut those off there, it makes it like a third box, and it's almost squared, but it kind of rounds just a little. I guess you would have to cut it in just a little bit more, and it fits perfectly. It's a perfect size box, and it's awesome because you don't necessarily need a full box, but you need a little bit more, and this way you don't waste the the half boxes. If you don't need the half boxes, you can still get use out of it. So that's what I did. I had done it, I think I did it, I know I did it once for that nap queen spot. And then I did it again on Sunday. So I'll try and pay attention on a Sunday. I'll point it out again. So yeah. On Sunday, we did go to church, and then we went to the Indian Palace, which is like an Indian restaurant here in San Antonio, and it's really, really good. It used to be very, very spicy for me, which Indian food kind of is a little spicy. But this time when we went, I felt like the majority of stuff I could eat. Like, I love it. I love the way it tastes. I love food, like, even when it's spicy, but sometimes it's just so spicy I can't even taste it, or I can't like enjoy it, I should say. But this time it was so good. So then I did meal plan for the next week, so I know what I'm gonna cook and what groceries I need. I also did have a coffee. And then I did edit a sticker haul. What month are we in? This is July. So I edited my July sticker haul. And I did do a lot of cleaning, but there's a dust everything script that I use. That is from Rory Sweet Addiction. And I did actually dust all the downstairs. And then we went to SeaWorld that evening, and we went to watch the fireworks show. And it's a real, I love fireworks. And my 1-year-old, he loves fireworks. Every time the fireworks goes off, he's just like, wow, wow, wow. Oh, look, so here is what I'm showing you. So, like, if you line it up right on the edge of that whited out inside, if you line it up perfectly, you can get like almost the same size. It's probably a little bit bigger than a 1/3, than those squared off 1/3 boxes, but you can obviously like even make it even smaller. So I love to do that now, like that way you can get the size that you need. So that is my week. You guys could let me know down in the comments below if you would rather me like talk about the week or talk about the stickers that I'm using. I tried to do it in a different way too. Instead of like laying out all the labels in the square and then going back in and putting character stickers or scripts, I tried to like, you know, lay down the label and then lay down this character sticker and the script, or you know, whatever, before I moved on to the next label, just in case, you know, just to see if that was a nicer way of trying to do it, because I'm not really sure what would be the best way. If you guys want to hear a story or you just want to see like the actual character stickers. So on the sidebar, I did put 1 month till my son's birthday, and then that Fox and Cactus Girl, because it was so hot this week. But that is everything this week. It turned out so, so beautiful. All those empty squares, that's because I hadn't got my Rory Suit Addiction scripts in yet, but oh, beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and have a great day.